Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Full disclaimer in the description box. Timestamps included for your convenience. See you in the video. Good morning, my beautiful stars. I just wanted to show you a very special Whaka race competition that is currently taking place on the river. Even though I recorded this video yesterday, I thought I will just add this in for a nice little moment. Please enjoy the reading that is coming up. I'll speak to you all soon. Hello my friends, I hope you are doing well. It's still the 22nd of May, and this video will be available over the weekend. Let's see where the cards take us. And again, I've got the true crime on the table because they've just been wanting to play the whole day, and it's actually good that I give my other cards a little bit of a rest because they've been working overtime. This question I've had in my mind for a while, and I've been wanting to ask this question, but I've been waiting for this deck to arrive. And the question is, what has made Meghan, what has made Mirai the person that she is today? What happened in her life that turned her into the person that she is today? What turned her into a narcissist? What turned her into a greedy, grabbing money person? What, something must have happened. Something must have happened somewhere in her life that has led her to be who she is. Because remember, in life we've got free will, we've got choice and whatever else. And even if bad things happen in life, you can still decide to go the dark path or the light path. And it's all up to you. It's your choice. It's your decision. Yes, I do know that there are people that need healing. A male. Healing in a male. Okay. But we all, what have I just done here? But we all still have free will. We still have free choice. And I do know that there are people in life that have got mental problems, that have got mental issues, which has got chemical imbalances in their brain and things like that. The celebrity made her. Celebrity made her that. To become a celebrity. To become a celebrity made her that. She wanted always to be a celebrity. Greed of being a celebrity. So as I was saying, these cards already, they want to talk. And they have flipped again. What has happened here? What has happened here? Let me just... I do not know what is going on. These cards are perversion. So, yes, people can get help. There are ways and means to get help and everything else. The start of these cards are really... making me wonder, making me go down a road with my brain, but I'm not going to utter it because I want the cards to tell us. And I'm really trying to mix these cards up really well so that we don't get repeats of things. And let's have a look. Life insurance. Child. This child card again. Greed. Female. Well, they know we're talking about her. But this has come up in the other ones I did. And you saw me shuffling, guys. I'm going to look at these first. Life insurance. Wasn't there talk about her grandfather or somebody in the family dying when she was still a child? And that is where the greed kept creeping in. And now that she's a young adult, she moved to the yachts, to the boats. That's my initial energy, because look here, life insurance, it was when she was young, she was a child. There's mom and dad, and the child, and there was greed already there. Greed made her this. That's the central pillar. The devil, a devil child. Desert, greed, money, being out in the heat. And again, this desert card has come out as well. Assassination, a female assassin. She actually almost acts like a female assassin. I'm not saying she's an assassin, but she acts like a female assassin. Let's pull some more cards here. Marriage and wedding. Hidden. Runaway. This is so bizarre. I'm just trying to think here, because this marriage and the runaway and the hidden came up in other readings as well. I'm always wanting to say here that since she was a child, she was greedy. And she worked her way through to the boat. And she made a deal with the devil. And there's a connection to something with the desert. And her way to greed was through marriage. But she was good at hiding her female assassin side. And it was a way for her to get away, run away. And also make Harry run away. Let's pull some underlying. Oh my. Occult. Money. Debt. Awushka, smoke, smoke, smoke. Grandparent. Revenge. Use your intuition. The Yacht Girl days is almost cult-like. And we saw in one of the other readings that she's got her handler. She got herself into debt with regards to this. But it's also telling me that something with her granddad, it's something with her grandfather. Because isn't there a rumor that his antique shop was not an antique shop, but an awushka. But she's out for revenge. And it's telling us to use our intuition here. My intuition here is telling me that she was always greedy. She was always greedy. From a young child, she was greedy, and she always made sure that she had something to fall back on. And she was the devil child, and she got involved as a young female on the yachts. There were some connections there to the Middle East, and she acts like a female assassin. Look at all the marriages that she's had. And she used the occult to get married, but she's hiding it. And it's going back to the grandparent. Money, debt. Use your intuition. Can you please just clarify for me, what are you trying to tell me with grandparents? What are you trying to tell me with grandparents? What are you trying to tell me with grandparent? What message are you trying to convey with grandparent? And I'm really shuffling them well. These two cards here. The road and power. Supply. While they were on the road. And she saw what her grandparent did. And all the look there, all the parties. A male corrupted her. And there's regret for falling in love. There's that celebrity again. Home. Family. And she's got a partner in crime. It's a caregiver. Oh my Lord. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? I'm beginning here, and I'm saying you now that something has happened to her during her childhood that turned her into a little devil. She made a deal with the devil, and she was part of an occult, and she got herself so tied up in parties. Something went wrong, and that ties in with that other reading I did, the first reading I did with this deck, where this came up and the boat came up, and something happened there, and that has tied her in to this whole thing. But this revenge is telling me that she has always been vengeful, but it comes from her mother's side of the family. Her mother's side of the family. Home. It comes from and mixing in the circles of celebrity that her dad worked in. And she's got an accomplice in the family. And it was when she was a child. And now she's using her children for greed. Now she's using her children for greed. And for money. And for that celebrity status. Wow. I'm sorry, these cards have just... They've just unlocked, and they've just unlocked, and they've just unlocked. They've just unlocked one thing after the other. And all of them literally disconnects back to one another. And there's many other cards in here. There's many other cards in here, guys. And why these same ones keep coming up? It's clearly telling us a message. The cult again. But there you go. Oh my. Oh my hat. Surveillance. She's been caught on film. She's been caught on film. Her perversions have been caught on film. And somebody, it happened to somebody, or is she trying to push somebody to that? Is she trying to push somebody to that? Inside. Couple accident. Zorro Ranch. Legal proceedings. A cover up with legal proceedings. It was back when she was at home. Something happened. Is that maybe where the whole Doria scenario, the Dora scenario comes in as well? But she is part of a cult. She's part of a cult. So just to wrap this up, this thing is stemmed from her childhood. She has observed something. She has seen something. She was a part of something. She was in the celebrity world. She got involved in all the parties where all the huffy puffy Coca-Colas were, etc., etc. And then she got involved, allegedly, for fun and entertainment purposes only, in the Yacht Girl days. And there's allegedly a connection to Saudi Arabia. She got herself into debt. She has been caught on film. And she either knows of somebody that went slish-slosh on the wrists, or she's trying to push somebody on slish-slosh on the wrists, or it made it look like slish-slosh on the wrist, in a hot tub of water. Death. So, long and short, it stems from greed. It stems from trying to be celebrity. It stems from being caught up in the circles. It's from being in a cult of sorts, and the and everything that goes with the perversions of the cults and everything else. And there is footage of her that is being used to keep her controlled. Her handler is keeping her under control, and it's a male. But this all stems from her days in her childhood, because there she also grew up around Coca-Cola and parrot salad and everything else in a celebrity world. And she wanted more, more, and more, and she just had all the greed. Everything stemmed from greed when she was a child. Don't know why that's in reverse, because I don't read in reverse. And there was an accident. And what did my card say about Soho House a little while back? Does Darkest have anything on her? Yes. And I think her mother also had something similar that had happened. Burial. Say no more. Let me wrap up here. I'll speak to you guys soon. And it's quite a dark weekend that I've got laid out here for you guys. So please enjoy. Bye.